Oh, well, hello, it's Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. And this is a really random video. I guess it's not too random, but it's random enough. Um, so I guess I got an epiphany with the snake or the serpent. So the first, actually, what was it? Let's see, one, T, maybe three or four, if I can count. But I'm trying to remember how the first one went. Um, was it the image of a snake? So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe so basically whichever order it went into, it went in for the image of a snake, um, the feel of a snake, actually, and then actually purging of the snake, and really just seeing the scenario of a snake. So I guess the first scenario was a man. I guess he said he was listening to healing water, and with this healing water, he was hearing the waters, and he said, mind you, this is supposed to be in his dream. But he said in his dream he was listening to this water that's supposed to heal, and he said, well, he's listening to it in his dream, and in the dream he supposedly wakes up because there's something in his throat, and he said he can feel something coming from the stomach up to the throat, like it's moving from the stomach to the throat, and he said it's giving him the S shape as it's moving up. It's moving up in an S shape until it gets to the throat where it's literally choking him. So he has to jump up to figure out, either do I throw up or do I sit here and choke to death? And so he jumps up, and the S, as far as he said it, he described it as, okay, it's giving me S as in snake, and it's coming out through the throat, and that gave me, well, he pretty much said when he basically was trying to get it out, he was like, it's getting so bad where he literally was choking, like he was choking on whatever this was that was coming out of the throat. And so basically when he threw it up, in his dream, he threw up, and it was just black matter just flew everywhere. So basically whatever it was, he I don't know if he just purged a demon or whatever it was, but he's just in his dream. He's like, oh, after that, and then when he woke up, he felt so light, like he felt like so light that he felt high, and he was like, oh, he don't know what that was, or if that was just his cue to let some stuff go, or if he already did release something. But he said he just felt so light, and to me, that gave me the epiphany of, okay, purge these damn snakes out of your life, because maybe that will come with black goo coming with it when they get the snakes out of your life. But I only said the S snake because literally after he described the whole S snake, the next day or maybe a few hours later, maybe that night, I watched the TV show, and a lady had a S-shaped snake. It was really actually a pretty pendant that was on her neck, but it was like a kind of like a little pendant that went on her button-up shirt. She had on like a button-up dress shirt, and at the top, like where the neck goes, was a S-shaped snake that was going up the neck. And I was like, oh, to me that was really symbolic. Mind you, it had nothing to do with either show. One was a testimonial from some healing water, and then one was from a chitlin circuit on BET. And this third scenario is from a chitlin circuit on BET where the snake was literally, and this is a two-legged snake, mind you, a two-legged snake. He literally was pulled a snake move to where he committed a crime, and he had it set to where he switched roles. So let's say you got the main snake, which his name is going to be called Snake. So you have Snake and then his cousin Fred. Snake and his cousin Fred was in the house together. Mind you, Snake just committed a crime, while he's basically supposed to be hiding in under disguise. So as he's doing under disguise or under the table crimes or dirt, and by the time he comes to, okay, now he realized I'm in a pickle. So in order to get out of this pickle, he says, okay, well, we have to go back in disguise, quote unquote. And he said it was the police are on their way, and the only way we'll get away with this if we hide in disguise. So if the police do come, we're not going to be on the list because we're not going to be familiar faces. In so many words. So they do the process to quote unquote get out of disguise or get out of character. And so basically, what the guy did, remember I said he'll go in and out of character. So what he did was it was in order for them to change, they have to take a pill. So this pill will maybe turn me into Jeremy or something. So he took him and his cousin took the pill. So Snake and his cousin Fred took the pill. So basically, when he took the pill, Fred turned into the snake. So basically, the snake turned into cousin Fred, and it was I was like, oh, that was such a snake move because the cousins looked like, what the hell's going on? What? Tell him, hey. Then the guy just kept saying, I can't do the 40, I can't do no 30. I think he said he's gonna get 30 years. I can't do the 30. I can't do. Instead of him saying he can't do the 30, or instead of him just expiring himself if he couldn't take the heat. He basically said, okay, I'm going to put my cousin into my shoes. So basically, the snake turned into the cousin and the cousin turned into the snake. So in other words, the person who, when the police came to get the snake, he had switched roles with the cousin. I'm just like, wow, that was my snake epiphany. So it's to the point now I'm just like, And I feel like right now, I don't know if this is serpent spirit, because they said they had the water spirit going around, or the marine spirit, whatever you call it, or the Medusa. But I'm like, I really do like that snake. I just feel like it's been like Snake City around here. I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe everybody just on that stuff out here, but I'm like, everybody turning. I'm like, and I mean like trying to set you up type of snakes. There ain't no snake. I'm gonna just be a snake, or it's like, oh no, I'm gonna try to butter you up, and I'm gonna do a snake move, like especially while you chilling. My thing is, okay, if you just do a snake, like, okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay, we all were gambling, and then maybe you stole the money when I wasn't looking. Like, okay, but these mugs will literally do it in a snake move in a way where it's like, you see I'm chilling and I'm cool, and like, why are you trying to bring unnecessary drama? Or that's just, to me, I don't know. I just don't explain the snake moves, because it's like, in order for people to whip me into some BS, like you literally would have to go out your way to include me into some BS. And like, to me, I'm like, I just literally just been experiencing all of these snake behaviors, because like people do snake stuff, smiling in your face, taking notes on you, or laughing, kiki, pillow talking with you and stuff, and literally making reports, or and pulling up dirt, or leaving information out. And that's another thing too. Like, why are you? I don't know. And you'll think that you. Actually, I know I ain't cool with nobody. I don't care how much you smile in my face if you, and even in bed with me, I'm not really cool with you, because like you don't really know who you're dealing with. You'll think, oh, that's my husband, or that's my teacher, the landlord. I mean, I don't know these niggas. I don't know y'all. Yeah, so that's why you can't really trust people, because the second you get comfortable, you get the pillow talking with people, and they pull that snake move. Oh yeah, well you did say, yeah, you were stealing from the store. You told me, and then, hell, for all you know, they were recording. So I was like, yeah, I don't trust none of these mugs, because you don't know who is who. Who you working for? Who sent you? And people be thinking I'm crazy and paranoid. No, snakes. Like I said, that just gave me. It was just so symbolic. How that when that guy he explained, like, oh my god, I just felt like a snake was coming out. Maybe he was purging the snakes out of his system, but he just kept feeling this S shape. It's like something that just kept swirling around his stomach, to where he had to literally come out of the mouth, and which is crazy too. There's this one guy too. When he goes around, he's about rebuking his demons. He be up and out of the mouth, up and out of the mouth. See, I don't know why that was funny, but yeah, that just the whole purging out those demons. Anyway, I thought I'd share that snake story. But anyway, all right, be safe and be well.